Caitlin Clark may be back, and that could change everything. The golden goose of women's basketball is about to step back on the court, and the entire basketball world is holding its breath. After weeks of silence, endless speculation, and millions of fans waiting for answers, Caitlin Clark's injury status has just been upgraded to game time decision. And that news? It sent shockwaves through every corner of the WNBA. We're talking about Indiana Fever's franchise player, the league's undisputed ratings magnet, the single most important athlete in women's basketball. And now, she's finally lacing up her sneakers again. When Caitlin Clark steps back onto that court, this isn't just a player returning from injury. This is the resurrection of the league's relevancy. Because let's be real, the WNBA without Clark has been like a blockbuster movie with no star actor. Viewership numbers crashing like a meteor. But now, the cavalry is coming, and every single person in this league knows their paychecks might depend on what happens next. Here's the brutal truth no one wants to say out loud, but everyone knows it's true. Before Clark went down with that groin injury on July 15th, Indiana Fever games were averaging a staggering 1.81 million viewers. The moment she disappeared from the lineup, those numbers collapsed to 847,000. That's a 53% drop, hitting the league like a freight train loaded with harsh reality checks. And it doesn't stop there. National WNBA viewership across all games plummeted by 55% during her absence. Let that sink in. More than half of the league's TV audience vanished just because one player couldn't play. That's not just star power. That's economic dependency, the kind that makes business executives break into a cold sweat. The ticket market, same story. With Clark in the lineup, Fever games commanded $137 average ticket prices. Without her, they dropped to bargain basement numbers. When the Chicago Sky faced Indiana without both Clark and Angel Reese, tickets that once sold for $86 plummeted to just $25. Even premium matchups weren't safe. Prices crashed from $210 to $95. And the cheapest seats from $86 down to a shocking $25. Teams that had moved games to larger arenas expecting Clark to play were left holding the bag. The Washington Mystics even relocated a game to Baltimore just to accommodate the Clark-sized crowds. But when she was ruled out, ticket prices nosedived from $41 to just $14. This isn't just a comeback. This is the moment the WNBA has been waiting for. If Caitlin Clark returns, it's not just about basketball. It's about saving the season, saving the money, and saving the league's future. So here's the question. Will she rise to the moment, or will the WNBA's biggest lifeline slip away again? One thing's for sure. The eyes of the basketball world are locked in. And when Caitlin Clark takes that first step back on the hardwood, history could be watching.